Listen, this video is not going to be for everyone. Some of you who are not into astrology, it's okay that you kind of pass on by this. It really is not, but it's okay. He that has an ear, let him hear, or let them hear, let her hear. This video is about our children, and it's about astrology. Throughout my life, I know that most people have said that children don't come with an instruction manual, and that is completely untrue. That our children do come with a natal chart that is better than an instruction manual. Most of our children have gifts that if we are not paying attention to them, those gifts are not just for like everyday use, but it's for a collective purpose. And most people don't realize either that each one of your children came here to fulfill a particular purpose, and within that purpose there is also a collective purpose. And astrology helps us to come into knowledge and awareness of that gift. Our children, and I cannot stress this enough, but they are the future. Each generation of children come in to fulfill a specific purpose. They come also to heal things from the past. And if we are not aware of what those things are, we tend to repeat them over and over and over until a generation of parents begin to use astrology within their own children to help them come into fruition of who they are and what they're supposed to do here on this planet. So many of us, we're either Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Pisces. All of us come in under a specific sign, but within that sign, it may be in different houses. So how that sign reflects within your child's life is what's going to actually help guide them. Their natal chart, there are different planets that are in different houses that help them to walk out the purpose within their lives. I'm going to really get into deep about this in the upcoming weeks, only because it is time for us to allow our children to be who it is that they are. Each generation has this thing of passing on the negativity. And I say that because most generations, the older generation talks about the younger generation, not realizing that they have come in to actually heal some of the things that we have just blatantly put out into the universe that is destroying us. And they actually have come in to heal that. And so, yes, their way of thinking is going to be different. They're going to come in with different gifts that we've known. And if you're looking at it from outside eyes and not your inner eyes, you're going to dog them. You're going to talk about them in a way that these new kids, they don't know what they're doing, or they this or they that. Part of who you are is to help guide them into who they are. And if you don't know who you are, it's going to be very hard to do that. Some of our children are coming in with gifts that not only have we not seen before, they are coming in really young and clearing energy. You might not know what they're doing. I'll give you an example. yesterday, my 2-year-old grandson had, I don't know what it was, but it was some type of like bar tool. And he was shaking it and walking around the room, and he was chanting. He was chanting. He was clearing out the energy within his own home. These children already come in knowing what it is to do. But if he has parents who are not open, or a grandmother who is not open to seeing exactly what it is that he's doing and allow him to do that, they'll either think something's wrong with him, or, you know, think that what he's doing, oh, that's evil, or whatever. And I'll even put this in a different way. If the angel had not come to Mary and told her who Jesus was going to be, she might have treated him differently. He might not have become the Jesus that he was supposed to be had he not been shown or told who her child is to become. And so she treated him with a different reverence as a child. She allowed him, you know, to be who it is that he was. Just think about it. There's a passage in the Bible where it talks about how Mary and Joseph got, I don't know how far they were on foot, you know, because that's how they traveled. They got far along. Just think about you in a car and you look back in the back seat and your child is not there. I don't know, most black parents, when, you know, we get there to where they are, we probably already fussing and cussing and whatever else, and by the time we get there to where they are, we're probably beating their butt because of them, you know, being left behind, them not paying attention and whatever else. But having that knowledge of knowing who your child is, you don't always do those types of things because you understand that they have and they serve a different purpose. And so their mission in life is a little bit different from what yours was and from what anybody else's is going to be. So they might be different. They might walk around the house and they might be clearing energy. They might be chanting and whatever else that they might be doing. But each of our children has that ability to know specifically what it is that they need to do without you really even telling them. The goal really is for you to help guide them. The goal really is for you to not feel like, oh, what they're doing is demonic. The goal is for you to understand that not everybody prays the same. Not everybody, you know, sings the same, you know, walk the same. You know, not everybody does those particular things. So you have to allow your children to be who exactly it is that they came in to be. And the way to really know that is by studying your child's chart so that you can allow them the spaces to be themselves. And you can work with them through some of their underdeveloped strengths to help those things become strengths, because they might be the Jesus of their time. They might be the Martin Luther King of their time. They might be can't even think of her, Angela Davis of their time. Each of us has the ability to come in and do a specific thing in order to move society along further. And I don't want to really make this video so long, just, you know, kind of talking, but I really want you guys to think about that. And if you have not gotten your child's natal chart done, get their natal charts done. I mean, that's something that I do, but you don't have to just come to me. Come to, you know, there are a lot of people out there that are doing natal charts that understand what the purpose of this is. If we don't get our society turned around into a way that we can all succeed and that we can all be happy and that we can all have a different society, it's something that we have to do. And that means that we have to begin to look to our children, because they are the future. They are the ones that will be making decisions for us in the long run. And to allow them to be who they are and to help guide them into that space without telling them, this is what you should do, this is who you should be a dancer like I was going to be. They're not here to be mini-me's. I really hate that, you know, when people say that. But our children have not come to be us. They really have not. Anyway, think about what I've said.